Jiva Goswami. Bring him closer to me. Jiva Pukarte. So then all the Vaishnavas, they are talking. Sri Jiva, Jiva, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Jiva, Jiva. Jiva Goswami, where are you? They are looking for him. Then, when they saw Jiva Goswami and all his sattvika vikars, transformation in his body, entering the holy town, they decided that he must be Jiva, Jiva Goswami. Ah. Then someone went in front and then told him, with so much fame, order of Nityananda. Oh, Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu ordered us to bring you to him. Please come, please come. Have mercy on us. So, when Nityananda Prabhu heard his name, Jiva became unconscious. When he heard the devotees telling, Oh Jiva, Nityananda Prabhu is calling you. Please come. Soon as heard Nityananda Prabhu name, he collapsed. He unconscious, fell on the ground. After a while, Jiva, oh, I'm so fortunate. Huh? I'm so fallen. I know there is no one more fallen than even Nityananda Prabhu is giving me mercy to me. So, Jiva Goswami is so filled with happiness. All the Vaishnavas, he made Dandavat Pranam. Then he's telling, all the Shastra is telling, if all of you do kripa, mercy on me, even then, the fit for nothing, such a person also can attain the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. That's why please all of you show mercy on me. Jiva Goswami is seeing is fortunate, his fortune. He was looking at the Jiva Goswami's fortune. Some Vaishnavas, because his behavior, they try to take dust from the lotus feet of Jiva Goswami. They then then everybody together they took Jiva Goswami where Nityananda Prabhu was surrounded by all the Vaishnavas. Nityananda, Nityananda Prabhu seeing the beautiful, amazing form, Jiva Goswami, in his body, amazing feeling, you know, took birth. Ah, oh, what an amazing group, form I'm taking darshan. And, looking at Nityananda, so beautiful soul. Oh, he fell unconscious. So, very merciful, most merciful Nityananda Prabhu, uh, he lifted Jiva Goswami. He, he accepted him as his very close to him. Jiva Goswami became extremely, and he got up. Uh, and then he got up and then came over senses, standing. And then he praying to Nityananda Prabhu. Oh Prabhu, you are Vishwarupa, Vishwadham, Sakshat Balaram. You are Vishwarupa, Vishwadhama, entire whole world. And then Sakshat Balaram. Yeah, Balaram himself. So, what I can understand the qualities about you. You are my eternal master. I am eternal servant. To attain the shelter at your lotus feet is my one and only desire. So, on whom you show mercy, oh, without any difficulty, you will attain the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then you will take dip in the Prema Rupi Amrut, the Transgai, Amrut, Prema Rupi, Prema Rupa, love, Amrut, uh, ocean of Amrut. It takes a dip. Without your mercy, even after millions of lifetimes, even if you do pray bhajans to Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they will not be able to attain Gauranga Mahaprabhu. If Gauranga Mahaprabhu, if he wants to chastise anybody, he can protect them. But if you try to give uh, chastisement to anyone, Mahaprabhu will not protect him either. He will not protect. See, if Mahaprabhu gives any chastisement, Nityananda Prabhu can protect him. If Nityananda Prabhu is chastising anybody, even Mahaprabhu cannot do anything, cannot protect. Oh, that's why, oh Prabhu, oh Master, by Sukriti, some Sukriti, I am attained your lotus feet. So you are merciful unto me. Give me permission. So merciful to me and give permission to take darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Uh, so let my love increase towards him. When Ramakeli Namak, now Ramakeli name of village, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, when he went to Ramakeli, he wanted to go to Vrindavan. So he went to Ramakeli on the way. There Rupa and Sanatan were there. So his uncles, Chacha, Rupa and Sanatan are the uncles of Jiva Goswami. When they were taking shelter of him, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I was a uh, small baby and I took shelter of Gauranga Mahaprabhu with my tears flowing in my eyes. So that is always in my heart, that impression. I fell at the lotus feet of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Uh, I touched this lotus. Was very pleased. That time, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he told me, hey Jeev, you study Shastra. After finishing, you go to Navadvip. There, at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, he will attain everything. So, taking that order, taking on my head order, huh, whatever to the capacity I have attained Vidya. Huh, in Chandradeep mind, huh, Sahitya, huh, all this I study. But no, till now Vedanta Acharya, I have not found anyone who is pleasing to me. Mahaprabhu gave me order to read Vedanta, and he gave order Vedanta Sammat, Krishna Bhakti. You publish Vedanta Sammat, Krishna Bhakti. He gave order. See, it's imagine. She was a small boy, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving his instructions like this. So it's amazing. Even a small babies can influence. You know. Now I have come to Navadvip. I am taking shelter at your lotus feet. Please order me what I should do. I will follow that. And if you order me, I will go to Kshetra Mandal, Puri. I will take darshan of uh, Mahaprabhu. Oh, and at the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's place, I will try to take instruction on the Vedanta. So, hearing the Jiva Goswami's nice words, Nityananda Prabhu, he took Jiva Goswami on his lap and he told him, he started crying. Oh, Nityananda Prabhu, oh Jiva, hear my very secret word. Rupa and Sanatan, they all understand the truth. Hmm. So, Mahaprabhu has given me the order. When you come here, he has ordered me either that you don't go to Jagannath Puri nor stay here. Huh? You, Rupa and Sanatan, those two brothers, they are Ekanta servants of Mahaprabhu. Everybody knows. So, my order is to you in this. Huh? You go to Varanasi, there is Madhusudan Vachaspati. You study Vedanta. So, Madhusudan Vachaspati, is a great personality. He is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's disciple, student. So, he has learned from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Vedanta Sutras, Shankara. See, the before Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, is the demigod's guru. uh, He came as Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. uh, And he was a most expert in the whole world on the Shankara Bhasha. But after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he became a devotee. Uh, but he was the most expert on that. And he taught that for 1 week to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was listening. Then he said, are you understanding anything? Because you're not speaking anything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I can understand the sutras, Vedanta Sutra very clearly. But you are trying your best to avoid the meaning, the direct meaning, as it is meaning. You are twisting. Why you are so struggling to twist the original meaning? Oh, how is it possible? No, like that. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started telling the real commentary, Vedanta Sutra. Hearing that, he was completely, totally amazed, changed, and he became a devotee. So now this Vachaspati, Madhusudan Vachaspati, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya taught all these things. Shankara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's uh, description. So, all these things. So he is expert. So Nityananda Prabhu is telling, don't go to Jagannath Puri nor stay here. You go to uh, Varanasi, Kashi. There you learn from uh, Madhusudan Vachaspati. Uh, then you go to Vrindavan. There, Rupa and Sanatan will give mercy to you. So, under the Anugatya of Rupa Goswami, uh, you do bhajan of Radha Krishna. Then you discuss Vedanta, all the Shastras. Brahma Sutra, one who composed Brahma Sutra, Krishna Daipa and Vedavyas, Srimad Bhagavatam, Amala Mahaprabhu. It is the essence of all Shastra. And it is the Vedanta Sutra, the natural commentary. So, you know it. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya making Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed mercy on Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Uh, accordingly, Srimad Bhagavatam, he made commentary on the Brahma Sutra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu followed Srimad Bhagavatam and then he commented on the Vedanta Sutra, which Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya he personally heard from Mahaprabhu and he taught that to Vachaspati, Madhusudan Vachaspati. Now Nityananda Prabhu is telling that's why you should go there, Varanasi. Uh, then, uh, even though from the external point of view, Vedanta is Sampradaya, uh, he teaches to Shankara Sampradaya sannyasi. Uh, but when he get an opportunity, he tells those uh, sannyasis Gauranga Mahaprabhu's you know, commentary. He gives the meaning according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's meaning. What he told Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So now there is no need of writing a separate commentary on Vedanta Sutra because Srimad Bhagavatam has given Vedanta Sutras as it is commentary. But when the need of Bhashya arises, then Govinda Bhashya himself it will appear by itself. So my in Nityananda Prabhu foretelling that in future, that Govinda Bhashya will appear. That's what happened. Baladev Vidyabhushan in Jaipur happened. So 200, 300 years before, Nityananda Prabhu is foretelling what is going to come. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, because he was related Gopinath Acharya, and he also heard from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when the time comes, that Gopinath Acharya, by the desire of the Lord, he will take birth again as a Baladev Vidyabhushan, Jaipur. He will attain his winning thing in Jaipur. There he will go in the Bhasha. It will, he will bring out. uh, and and he will bring out the service to lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He will make living entities uh, elevated, delivered. So even today, Baladev Vidyabhushans who worship Mahaprabhu's Vigraha, even today, Radha Gopinath nearby, it's in there. uh, All these, all these secret stories uh, in complete form, Rupa and Sanatana Goswami, they will tell you. Hearing this, Jiva Goswami crying, falling on the ground, rolling on the ground, and then he says, again become unconscious. Then, by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, uh, he took the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu putting on his head. Uh, he put it on. He made Shakti Sanchar in Jiva Goswami. He empowered, made the Shakti, the energy, potency is powerful, flow through him. So, Akhanda Guru Tattva, Shakti, flow through. Jiva Goswami, then, Jai Gauranga, Jai Nityananda Rai. Telling, he started dancing in the assembly. Then Srivas and all those who were there, looking at the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu on Jiva Goswami, uh, they also started uh, taking the name of Gauranga Nityananda, started dancing. uh, and by their top voice, the whole place became very auspicious. Afterwards, taking a little rest, Nityananda Prabhu, he sat down. Then Jiva Goswami to stay, is sitting residence, taking rest. Huh? It was arranged in Srivas Anga, huh? Srivas Pandit's house. Huh? Then, after staying some time, Srivas Anga, Goswami, in the evening time, again he came to take darshan of Nityananda Prabhu. That time, Nityananda Prabhu, he was sitting alone and he was glorifying Lord Mahaprabhu. Then Jiva Goswami paid obeisances at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. Very respectfully, Nityananda Prabhu it, it made him sit very closely. Then, closing his two hands, he's telling Jiva Goswami, "Oh Master, have mercy on me. Please, you describe this Navadip Dham, the truth about Navadip Dham." Nityananda Prabhu started telling, "Oh Jiva, this most secret truth, definitely I will tell you, but only you should keep this in your heart. Now you don't publish this here and there. At the end of the Prakat Leela, it itself will manifest. Don't tell this here and there now. Huh? Huh? So, this Navadipa is the essence of all the other dhamas, holy places. See Viraja, Brahmadam, Viraja, Brahmadam. After crossing that, Vaikuntha comes. And then on top of the Vaikuntha, Svetadipa, Goloka. And the above that Goloka is Gokul Vrindavan, Atha Krishna Loka. That Loka, Madhurya and Audharya, by in the form of Madhurya and Audharya, it has into two parts. And it will give strength to the rasa. Madhurya, Audharya. In Madhurya there is Audharya, and in Audharya there is Madhurya fully. Even then, in that division where the Madhurya is primary, uh, the most fortunate Vyakti, he calls it as Vrindavan. And in that division where always Audharya is primary, uh, all the Vedas, they call it as Navadip Dham. Vrindavan and Navadip, there is no difference between them. Only by the difference of rasa, its quality, its speciality uh, is there. So that dham is Nitya Siddha. Chinmaya or Ananta is unlimited, eternally uh, liberated, and is transcendental. One who is having the mundane intelligence, uh, he cannot see the end of the Ladini Shakti. By the influence of Ladini Shakti, Jiva, when he gives up this mundane material qualities, and by the power of the Nityasi, eternally liberated, eternally uh, purified knowledge, then he natural dharma, he attains natural dharma. Complete now Dvipa is transcendental. It is the essence, it's a prakasha, effulgence of the Chinmaya Tattva. In this Dharma, Gauranga Mahaprabhu does vilasa, it's pastime. Now, Charma Chakshu, by the skin, the mundane eyes, Mahika Netra, material eyes, they look at this and like, oh, this is all the same as another dam, other places. So why? Because the Maya, external potency of Krishna, is covering their eyes. And so they will not be able to see the real dam of where Lord is staying. It's like sometimes the eyes, the clouds cover the sun. We cannot see, perceive sun. The clouds will cover like that. But can the clouds cover sun? Right. No. It seems like the clouds is covering the sun. If sun becomes little hardened, what happens? Dispersion. The clouds can go away by the mercy of sun. Right? Now the clouds formation is also due to sun. Right? So like that, this my external potency, manifestation of Lord is covered. He covers by that potency himself. Only by the mercy, his mercy, it can be removed. So the Navadip Dham, this is not a mundane, you know, where limited space and time gets influence, but there is no influence of this space and time. you know. So there is a place where there is no Maya's tricks here. Mm. But by their own karma, they come under the control of Maya and they look at and they see, they perceive Navadvip is also ordinary place. By fortunate, by under the association of the sadhus, if you stay, the what you get, essence of that is you attain love, then that personality, uh, you can see Navdeep Dhamas actually transcendental and they can see as a Vaikuntha Loka. then they can see what has been there in that Vaikuntha Lok. Uh, they can see all those. So, Navadip Dham. I have described the truth about this Navadip Dham. uh, Nityananda Prabhu describing this. Now, oh Jiva, you, you remaining in the Shuddha Sattva, uh, you remain. And then you meditate on this Tattva. Nityananda Prabhu and Janava Devi, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what? He wants to take shelter, cool shade of Nityananda Prabhu and Janava Devi, and then glorifying this Dham. And this. Jai Jai Nithai Janava Pade Nitya Jar Ash Gura Tattva Kare Bhakti Vinod Prakar. Jai Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai. Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jiva Goswami ki Jai. समस्त भक्त वृंद की जय. So, we started. Now, today is our question and answer also. Um, Now, any questions? We have to do some questions. If not, we will continue this. Gurve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Sudhavaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Sri Mad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana श्री कृष्ण लीला कथा में सुदाक्षम औदार्य माधुर्य गुणायुक्तम वरम वरेण्य पुरुषम महत्तम नारायण शिरसा नमामि. So we'll continue.
Hare
Jaya
Krishna
Jaya
Prarthana
Sri
Shilaguru.
Chaitanya Sachir Nandan Jaya Jaya Nityananda Jana Vajivan. All glories Sachinandan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jai Ho, all glories, all glories. Sri Jannavi, life force, life Swarupa, Nityananda Prabhu, all glories, Nityananda Prabhu. Who is the life of Jannava Devi. Jaya Jaya Navadvipa Sarvadama Sar, Yata Kali Yuge Aila Gaura Avatar. This all other holy places, essence is this Navadvip Dham. All glories to Navadvip Dham. Where in the age of Kali, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, along with the holy Dham, along with the Nama Prabhu. See, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, he did not come alone. He brought the Dham, he descended with the Dham. Where he came. Holy Nam came with the. So, this Navadip Dham is Vrindavan Dham. Huh? Nityananda Prabhu is telling the solar 16 crores. Is, in this 16 crores, 9 islands are there. And it is like 8 petals. How it is floating in the water. Same way. This Navandip Kamal, 8. You know, the- so 8 islands. In the center is Antarctica. So in the center is in the like a dot. This Mayapur is there. Jai 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 Srila Gurudev ki Jai Guru Pada Padma ki Varga Guru Parampara ki Jai. Namami Narayana Pada Pankajam Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam Sarami Narayana Tattvam Avyayam. Is it advised to go to non-devotee wedding in general as a devotee, whether we are married or not? I heard, I once heard from a brahmachari that if you don't want to get married, you shouldn't attend weddings or play with kids. Since these activities will invoke our desire to get married as well. Please advise. At least one person in each couple observe Ekadasi, chant Mahamantra, Krishna. But the other part of the family are not devotees. So, it's a good question, whether we attend those mundane things. So, one of our acharyas, actually, Prahlad, Narad Muni, uh, marriage meaning what? Marriage meaning in India Sanskrit, like Madhule, Marana, meaning death and suffering and crying for help, so much injury. So death, cry, unhappiness, store full of unhappiness, and crying for the help of suffering. This is the product of when you get married. This is what you achieve. So, but in the beginning, it looks like very attractive. Wow, both are attractive to each other, bride and bridegroom. But they only fortunate people can see that, look, actually, either one. See, we are not criticizing either one. From a mundane point of view, then each one is like putting like a bait to catch a fish, right? You put a little worm and then you try to catch. Because the attachment to the senses, the fish does not understand. Hey, this is a trap. They are trying to catch me. They are going to kill me. See, it does not. Because the desire to eat, uncontrolled time, you see, it will be caught and it will be died. So same way, this is what it is. The bride, bridegroom, for each other. Now, so you understand this way. This is a trap. Okay, it's Maya's biggest trap. Okay, Maya, Maya, external potencies, highest powerful weapon. Huh? Is male, female. Huh? Okay. So the highest trap. So can we go there to see the trap each other? But they will not. Both will not realize. Hey, it's a big trap. Vaishnava tells him. So in any case, if the one person is doing Ekadasi, one is not, and they have invited, I think you can go there. As long as you are unable protection. You have to see this as a joke or a game. Maya's external potency. Trapping. Wow, what a powerful Maya. It is trapping. So beautiful. Ah, you know, naive. So you look at from that angle, then you will not get influenced. But if you go, if you are not on your own like protection, if you're going to fall into the trap, then better not go. Okay. So you have to make a choice. Knowing that because this is a misery, this marriage, if you are married. If you are married, then that's okay. Then you have to work out the best deal. How to bring Krishna, Gauranga Mahaprabhu in the center. You should think about it. But if you are not married and we don't want to marry, then you have to see this like this scenario. External potency trying to catch it, make scenario. And they're both, you know, tied together. You know, their attachment to each other, like a knot in the heart, both of them. Instead of releasing them, they are putting a knot, making more firm. Maya is making more firm to catch to keep them, both of them, in her custody. Understand? So it's like putting, what do you call the prison thing on the hands. What he can do like that. If you see that way, you should see that way. Okay, but they are getting engaged. No problem if they engage. But if you friendly, if you go there, what happens is they will remember. Oh, he came to my wedding place. Okay, I understand. Oh, he came because you spend your time, is it not? Spend money and time. You went there, invited. So they will have a soft corner. Because sooner or later they will get into trouble. Okay, all marriages, if it is not spiritual, they will get into trouble. Okay, the statistics tells you, unfortunately. Because anything based on purely sense gratification is going to fall down. Both will not be happy. She will not be able to satisfy him, nor he is going to satisfy her. So there is a thing, I and mine. Oh, I'm this, I am this. Now it was like a moon, like a cooling thing. They will become like a sun, very hot. After a while, it becomes fire. Jwalamukhi. Chandramukhi, Suryamukhi, Jwalamukhi. Okay. So, and you can see, don't mistake me, I'm saying this. This is myself. But if you attend it, when they get into the stage of Jwalamukhi, fire, okay, eating each other, going to the court and all that, you know. Now, children, you also get children, and they are, you know, no direction, no shelter. No, it's a mess. Okay. So they will be in more mess. Okay. If it is not Krishna conscious, Krishna is not in the center, this is bound to happen. So that time, whom they will take shelter? Devotee, who is kind. Oh yes, I know I came to your wedding place. And they have gone through so many difficulties. Now what should I do? What is my thing? How I can bring order into my family life? You see, then you can convince them, look, this is the way it is. Start doing Ekadasi, start doing japa, you know, attend this Navdidam Parikrama or listen or even taking a parikrama by ear, understand? Not necessarily physically. So beneficial, you get the same benefit. So Sukruti will come, then they will be in the on the path of deliverance. Okay. So that intention you can attend. Okay. So you have to make it come. But we have to show mercy. This is the only thing. See how Nityananda Prabhu showed mercy on Jaga and Madai. They were nowhere. They were drunkard, forgetting themselves. Oh, they didn't want any bhakti. They didn't. They did not know anything about it. They were trying to enjoy themselves, drinking. There is nothing that they have not done. People were trying to avoid. And other people told them, Nityananda, don't go near them. They are so bad. You don't, if if they see them, they have to go and take a bath in Ganga. They'll get contaminated. But Nityananda Prabhu said, so if they become Mahabhagavas by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then whole world, whole three world will glorify him. Wow, what a person. He brought out most astonishing. You know. So like that, uh, so Nityananda Prabhu showed mercy on Jagai Mata. And you think we are no less, are we less than Jagai Mata? Ha ha! See, Krishnadas Kavira says, oh, I'm even lower than Jagai Madai. Still, Nityananda Prabhu showed mercy on me. so, so he's glorifying. So we are all no less than Jagai Madai, no less. So the still by somehow by the mercy of Guru were trying to come on, right here. Huh? So how fortunate we are. So same way, we should not neglect these people. If you get an opportunity, they have invited you, you should go with this understanding, with that background. Understand? You know? And you see in a funny way, uh, in a funny way. Well, I remember one time, okay, I was invited for a wedding long time. When I was studying, he was associate in engineering. So to give respect, his daughter married in such and such a time, and that was they were taking dinner or I mean lunch, and they were putting porn everyone. Ah, at the height of sense enjoy. I felt so miserable. Ah, you know, but as a courtesy, because later on they will remember, yes, you also came to my wedding, my daughter's wedding. And daughter also become favorable. So like that. to give us a not for our own. Then also, if you are thinking of all these acharyas, guru, varga, and all that, you will not get trapped. But we get the idea how all the people are getting trapped, and they're trapping, they're getting imprisonment, is becoming stronger and stronger. In other words, it is not loosening, becoming more stronger and stronger. The, the knot. Imagine you take a true knot, okay? Like what I say is, imagine this is a thread, okay? Understand? You put a knot here, like this. And you see a knot, right? Knot is there. Now, if you push this knot, you want tighter, tighter, tighter. Become more tight, more tight, more tight. Then more tight, it is difficult to remove, is it not? So this is how all these things, the Maya, with these allurement, you know, makes you tight. So it can difficult to remove, difficult. You know. So that's why you have to be careful, and you have to see your knot should not get tight. Okay. And if you say this, you realize, oh, wait a minute, oh, so unfortunate. Unknowingly, they are running, they are walking into a trap. Understand? Walking into a trap. They they're becoming very tight. So you should be able to see that. If you can able to see that, then you attend. You know? Don't attend, get trapped. Okay. So this is the thing. Huh? So it is unfortunately this is what it is. Uh, that's why another way of looking at it is, wait a minute, this marriage is artificial. Why? I'm already married. My soul is married to the super soul. Is it not? Soul and super soul are living together. But we have diverged. Okay? Super soul has not divert us. Diverse us. Super soul is waiting when he will again, come to me. He will ask forgiveness. He will look at me. When he will start living with me. You see, super soul is waiting. But his soul is, forgotten, diverse. Super soul, and it is know his own place, trying to enjoy, trying to marry other, which is artificial. Again, it will more, see what I'm saying? So, if you realize that, wait a minute, all these other marriages is all, you know, not valid. It's going to fail. It's only with the body. Our male body is dead, female body is also dead, is it not? They appear alive because the soul, presence of soul. Soul is neither male or female. Okay? It's a feminine in nature, huh? Loving, service, okay? Male, female. But how one female marry the other female? You understand? By nature, husband and wife, these two male and female, they are basically feminine in nature, meant to serve Krishna. No, I want to marry. So like that, you think like that. It is never matched, can never match. So there is the cracks, it opens. Both are meant to be servant. We were never meant to be enjoyers. But the male female enjoying tendency, male trying to enjoy female, female trying to enjoy male. So it is artificial. Okay? It's going to break down. So that's why actually in real marriages, in Vedic tradition, the bridegroom on behalf of Vishnu, I'm accepting his bride. On behalf of Vishnu, he is accepting her. So that is the meaning of the Shastra, the mantras and all that. But that understanding is not there, then you know how. So he is playing the role of Vishnu. Not that he is enjoying or you know or trying to. He is just playing. So he is Krishna conscious. He is in the Krishna conscious center. For sake of service in a limited way, sense gratification is allowed. For a limited, for the service of Krishna, this sense gratification is allowed. Understand? So if you look at that way, it's proper. But if you get diverse from that, enjoying both are so both will cracks will happen. Because it's unnatural. Marriage, ordinary marriage is unnatural. you know, it's a dead body and dead body. How dead body two dead body getting married? Ah, okay. So look at that. Um, so uh, any other question? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. But if they are getting married, then it is your responsibility to act responsibly for the children, for the other partner. You should try your best to make Krishna conscious. Then that service is glorious. Okay? Because you are trying to bring the other person into Krishna consciousness. So you are going through austerity. That is a great thing, great sacrifice. You know. Suppose husband is not doing ekadasi, only wife is doing, then making him understand, making him follow ekadasi. If you are successful, wow, you are fortunate. Okay, Krishna will bless you. You make progress in bhakti. You know, same thing with children. You know, and if the children start doing that, very easy. If we give proper training, and the parent, the father, if not doing ekadasi, will start doing ekadasi. If mother is not doing, mother will start doing. You know. But you have to stick to it, very strict. So there's a even though it's negative, we can make it positive, turn it towards positive by the help of Ekasi, Namjapa, Sadhu Sangha, all these things. Service to Vaishnava, service to Guru Parampara, all this. Genuine way, you know. We can purify this marriage ceremonies. Like that. So many advanced devotees have told me that it is important to communicate with one's Gurudeva from within. But as a beginner, I am very fallen and unsure if the answers I get really from my Gurudeva. Sometimes the acharyas will only speak a few words to my question. sometimes nothing at all when I inquire about a question. Few times I made inquiries, received responses, but they did not happen at the end. It actually discouraged me from practicing bhakti and having firm, unwavering faith, so I stopped trying. I'm afraid and just don't want to receive anything that is made up of my own mental speculation and think that it is from my Gurudeva and end up losing faith in bhakti further. Of course, I would love to get higher association these days as all my devotee friends entered family life. So I have almost no one to discuss bhakti topics and realization as they all have their own seva and right. Please continue. Why? Guruve Gaurachandra Harikatha Krishna Krishna Bhaktai Bhaktai Namo Namaha. See, we have to get up early and chant loudly with crying. Gurudev, Gurudev, Guru, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda, Prabhu Nityananda. Oh Gurudev, oh Gurudev, manifestation of Nityananda. So merciful, you delivered Jagai Madai, even though they were not interested. I'm lower than Jagai Madai. Please, please deliver me. Please deliver. Pure, pure. Purify me. Oh Gurudev, oh Guru Varga. Like that. So, getting up early. And if it is, you can close your, wash your clothes, feet and mouth and, face, and then sit down and chant. And hear what you chant, you hear. Don't allow anything else. You request, all do sankalpa and pray to the mind. Mind, oh my dear friend, even though you are my enemy, I consider you as my friend. And he said, please, I'm respecting you. Please don't me. At least few hours. This Brahma Muhurta. Don't drag me anywhere, please, mind. You know, please, please, mind. So we pray to our mind and then engage hearing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What we say here, what we say here. No speculation, nothing. Just hear. Try to hear. Huh? So that way lock up. Then your mind becomes very specified. You know, it will not drag you. Oh, what has happened? So I was saying that this, that college time, this, what will happen? Oh, I'm sure I will lose my job. Where will I get my food? Worries, right? Bill payment, this, that. So it will drag you. Past and future, and you are not charging, and you drying up, and then eventually compliance, and then you again fall into the material pool. Okay, so that's why you can, even though you have a problem, problems are there. It is Krishna's mercy. Why? He is protecting us the bhakti. Suppose if you give $1 million, suppose imagine you get a lottery, $1 million. You think you will become a better devotee? Ask yourself. All problems are solved, but then what happened to your mind? Oh no, let me go and enjoy. Money is there. Money will make you blind. you know, you start committing offenses, aparadhas, and the more you get degraded. Of course, no money at all, then also you'll be in distress, understand? Okay. Too much money, it will destroy your bhakti. Very rarely, like Dharmaraj, Prahlad Maharaj, one who realized this bhakti, value of bhakti, then they don't, it will not disturb this wealth. Mundane, material wealth will not disturb. Otherwise, it can drag you down. That's why Krishna will not give wealth to his devotees. He makes you pauper. Pauper, you understand? He will take away all your wealth, ah, all your relatives, all your friends. So he can be alone. We depend only on Krishna. Everybody came alone. Everybody is going alone. Did you bring any wealth when you were born? When somebody is dying, how much wealth they are taking back? You have to give up everything. Yeah. Cannot take anything. So why you disturb? Oh, they are wealthy. They have forgotten. Very rare. A wealthy person also devotee. That's possible. So you have to be satisfied with whatever position you have and think of these pastimes of the devotees, like Jagannath Puri, where this Brahmana writing commentary on the Bhagavad Gita. When the sloka came, Ananya Chintayanto Mame Jana Paripad. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. I will take personally their welfare. I will not delegate it to Brahma, or somebody else. I take care of them myself. Krishna is saying that he is not lying, but the devotee saw that. Wait a minute. Ananya Chintayanto Mahajana. I'm not doing Ananya Chintayanto. Don't have to. But why? So desperate, so poor, not even one dress. Imagine. And wife and husband sharing the one cloth. You know. If he goes outside, she is covered with a, broken, hole, some cloth. When he comes, he exchanges and he does work. But can it be? Are you poorer than that? Tell me. Don't you have any clothes? Do you get water to drink or not? Some food you are taking, isn't it? Are you poorer than them? See? So think like that, okay? Externally he may be poor, but he is the richest person. Because why? You are not going to give up bhakti. If you give up bhakti, then you are more poorer than anybody else. Okay. So at any state, you think of Krishna. The more suffering, the more poor, struggling, then you think of Krishna more. Krishna, Krishna. I'm miserable because of my own fault. I must have abused so many people when I was rich in the previous life. I was blind. I was exploiting others. So you are actually punishing me. You punish me more because I deserve more. See, when Haridas Thakur was being hit by, you know, what is crying? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhagavan is there. Chakra, chakra, chakra. No, 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 please. They are not at fault. I am at the fault. I associated with so many unwanted. No, it is my fault. I need more, you know. It's see how he looks at it. Haridas Thakur did not complain. Prahlad Maharaj did not complain. Jadabharta did not complain. Oh, he did not say, oh, look, my uncles abused me. They did not send me to the Gurukula. No, he did not complain. They saw they were all under under the influence of external potency of Maya. They are being imprisoned. They are behaving like that. It is not their part. They are being, they are secondary part. They are not the primary part. So no one is responsible for my this situation. It is myself. All others are only secondary reason. It appears like she is the cause of my suffering, my way. Actually, she is secondary. So primary is myself. Okay, I'm responsible. I've done something. The previous past life I've forgotten. Now I have to undergo that. So it is my own doing. Okay. What do I get it? Receive it. Only what I have given previous lives or previous time. Now I'm getting it back. Nothing more, nothing less. So why you disturb? Others are giving up their marriage, this and that. You are fortunate that you are not got entangled. Okay. You have to see how fortunate you are. You are not entangled. Is it good or not? you know, 50% problem is over. So try to see this positive way. Krishna has put you in a best place. In mother's womb, you think baby is very happy there, remembering 100 lives. That's why he said, Krishna says, no, this is the best place for you to do meditation. All those are coming. Imagine 100 lives, what you did. You think you will go crazy, isn't it? You cannot handle. That's why forgetfulness has come. It's His mercy. So you are being protected by not giving you any wealth. Because if you gave, Krishna knows you will give up bhakti. You will disappear. Krishna is actually our best well-wisher. There is no one more well-wisher than Krishna. It's impossible. And Guru is the manifestation of that mercy. Krishna himself has come in the form of Guru to give us mercy, encouragement, understanding, clarity. See, that's why you pray in that mood. Answer will come, protection will come. Krishna is not telling a lie in any of these sloka. Understand? It is our, you know, very improper faith. So have uh, patience. Take stock of your own situation. You are so fortunate. Okay, you are not unfortunate. Things will come to you somehow or the other. If you pray to Him, Krishna will listen, and He makes arrangement and wants you to make happy, be happy. So I hope this clarifies. And our time is coming to end. We will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow is Ekadasi, Amlaki Ekadasi. So it's a great day, to further progress in bhakti. You know, we say fasting, Ekadasi is fasting. Fasting meaning what? So that our entanglement in the material world is coming to end, understand? Or becoming less. This fasting is what? You look at this way. The entanglement in this world is cutting down the entanglement. Understand? How it is possible? Thinking of more of Krishna, not indulging, completely stopping indulgement in this world, things of this world. See, one is reducing our entanglement, increasing the entanglement with Krishna. Understand? You know, so like that. So that is why it's called fasting. Upavasa. Give. So it is a great opportunity. I will tell you, without Ekadasi, oh, what a boon Krishna has sent. So powerful himself. That's why Ekadasi is very, very fortunate, and especially in Gauratam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo namaha. जय जय नवदीप धाम की जय, नवदीप धाम परिक्रमा की जय, अंतरदीप मायापुर धाम की जय जय। जय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल बोल। All glories to all devotees. क्षमा करो, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Dandavad pranam to you. Hare Krishna.
धन्यवाद प्रणाम